next up, I believe, we have Angry Aaron coming in here to tell you a bit about swords and shields.
Hello, my lords and ladies! So, when you think medieval combat, when you think fantasy, one of the most iconic images that probably comes to mind is the sword and shield. Now, it's kind of hard for me to hold a microphone and the shield at the same time, so I'm not being rude, it's just the way it works. So, you have arming sword. This is the typical sword of your knight. It's a one-handed, slashing, and cleaving weapon. And you have your shield. And the shield serves three primary purposes. Number one, it is for defense. So if Lesha attacks me, I can deflect, and as she's distracted, I can make sure she's not walking home.
When they're distracted is a great time to hit somebody, Aaron. I love it.
Now, what you might not know is that the shield can also be used as an attack, for attack. So if I attack her and she blocks, I could come in with my shield and make sure that she loses her lunch. I can also rush her with the shield and then stab her in the head while she's distracted.
We would never have thought of that, Aaron. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Always happy to help. And the last function is for identification. When knights are out there and they're in full armor, they want to make sure that their own men and soldiers know who they are. And then the enemy knows who they are as well, and you know who your enemy is. So, every knight puts heraldry on their shield, on their banners, on their tabard. No two knights are allowed to have the same heraldry. The image has to be unique. So, on Lesha's, she's got a stag. If one day, God blesses Lesha with some children, her son can take up the stag, but it can't be a single stag. It has to be different. You could part it down the middle and have a stag on both sides. That way we know what family the son is from, but we also know that it's not Lesha. And that's about it. You want to see some sword and shield action?